Hello and welcome to another video. As the title already mentions, yes, since I've uploaded my last video, my channel reached over 1000 subscribers, and in the end there's only one person to thank, and that is you, all my subscribers, all my viewers. And I really wanted to thank you all also for your comments and the support that I get from you guys. And since the last couple of years, also people made some shoutouts for my channel and also plugged my channel on their channel as a recommendation. And yeah, it's really cool. So I really wanted to thank everybody that supports my channel, that watches my channel, and that makes comments on my videos. And yeah, it's become a tradition that when you reach one of those milestones like 1000 subscribers, that you make, let's call it 1000 subscriber special, or when you have 2000 or 5000 or 100 or whatever. And also a tradition in those videos is that you make some shoutouts for smaller channels and channels that you actually like and that you think that should get also more support. So I'm also gonna do this. And I'm gonna shout out 5 channels. I'm sorry I decided to only shout out 5 channels. I know there are hundreds of other channels that also should get more recognition because of their content or the quality or whatever. In the end, because you think they deserve more subscribers. But in the end, I've decided only to shout out 5 channels. Maybe in the near future or anything I will do more shoutouts, but now I'm only gonna shout out 5 channels. So sorry if I don't pick your channel, but in the end there are so many channels out there that should get a shout out. But yeah. Okay, but now the first channel that I really wanted to shout out is Cybernator 5000. He's a kid from Israel. His videos are in the English language and he has very good English skills, which I actually think are better than mine. And yeah, he makes mostly video game reviews. He also has a couple of system reviews and some overview videos, and he also makes some tech response videos. So this is the first channel that I wanted to shout out. Then the second channel is Ron83. He's from Austria. His videos are in the German language and his series is called Nerd Keller, which is translated as Nerd Basement. And yeah, he started with his channel or with uploading his videos a little bit more than a year ago. He mostly makes system reviews, but he also has a couple of, let's call it, video game reviews. One video is about Zelda games, one video is about Sonic games, and yeah, pretty recently he made a video about DOS games. So another channel that I would recommend that you check out. The third channel that I wanted to shout out is Sega CD Universe from the United States. He's also called, or better known as Vampire Mike, and I guess he also has a website called segacduniverse.com. Yeah, his videos are of course in the English language, and he has tons of videos. He has tons of commercial videos from Sega and Sega CD, and yeah, most of the stuff is from the 90s, and he also has tons of video game, not really reviews, I mean he calls them mini reviews and impressions. And yeah, I guess, or in my opinion, this title perfectly fits because he plays a little bit the games and he talks about the game, his opinions, his impressions. So yeah, perfect title, mini reviews and impressions. And yeah, like the like his channel already mentions, most of the stuff that he shows in his videos is related to Sega CD, or better let's say to Sega. Recently he bought a Sega Dreamcast because he had one back in the days, and he also started to make some Sega Dreamcast videos. He also has, I guess, 1 or 2 or maybe more repair videos for the Sega Mega CD, and yeah, really cool channel, check it out. And yeah, the 4th channel that I wanted to shout out is Funky Video Game Junkie. He's from Germany, so his videos are also in the German language. And this is a pretty new channel. I mean, he started uploading videos a little bit more than 2 months ago. I guess he has already uploaded 8 videos, maybe it's a little bit more. And yeah, most of the videos are video game reviews, but he also made some other video game related videos. And the last channel that I wanted to shout out, well, let's say the 5th channel that I wanted to shout out, is the Green Monkey King, also known as the Retro Game Cave, and I guess his name is Chuck, and I also guess he's from the United States. He makes his videos also in the English language, and yeah, he does system reviews, video game reviews, and a lot of videos that are related to video games, and he also made some perfect repair videos. Most of the stuff that he shows in his videos are related to Neo Geo and PC Engine / TurboGrafx-16 / Turbo Duo, and yeah, I really like his repair videos because they were very helpful, because I've repaired pretty recently a PC Engine Duo because it started to have this CD audio problem. And yeah, really cool channel. He also has a shop. I guess the shop is called Retro Game Cave, and I just wanted to mention this shop. I haven't bought anything from him, but it's pretty cool because, I mean, okay, he sells a couple of video games and accessory, and one of the accessory that he sells is power supplies, and those are not the original power supplies, but you can call them, let's say, universal power supplies, but those are power supplies for pretty rare systems like the Turbo Duo or the PC Engine Duo, and to find an original power supply for those systems is almost impossible, or if you can find those, then they cost you an arm and a leg. So this is pretty cool that he sells those power supplies that can be very helpful. Okay, now those are the 5 channels that I wanted to shout out, that I really like and that I think that should get more recognition. And so yeah, if you want, then maybe you want to check them out, and if you like those channels or the content that they make, then maybe you want to subscribe to them. Okay, this was the shoutouts, and now to some other things. I wanted to show you 2 books that I have, that I also have shown in a couple of videos of mine, and every now and then I get some questions about what's the title of this book, where can I get it, and yeah, that's why I wanted to mention those books. The first one is Spiele, Konsolen und Heimcomputer. This is the German version. The English version is called Game Machines, and this book, I have shown this book in my Turbo Express review and also in my 2 years Retro Gambler video. And yeah, in the end it's an encyclopedia of video game consoles, handhelds and home computers. This is the 2nd edition. This was the 1st edition, and they also released a 3rd edition. The 1st edition goes from 1972 to 2002. And this only has 144 pages, so I would not recommend it, because shortly after this they released this one. This is actually it's the 1.5 edition, and this book has 224 pages, and this one goes from 1972 to 2005, so there are a lot more systems in this book, and it was published by Game Plan. And just to show you, because this is a really cool book with a lot of history about the systems, And yeah, it goes from 8-bit area, 16-bit area, 32-bit area, 64-bit area. So there are a lot of cool systems in here and a lot of informations. Also sometimes they mention the release price of those systems. And yeah, it's a really cool book, especially if you are a collector. And yeah, but one thing that I wanted to mention is that this book can also be a real curse. I mean, if you have this book and go on eBay, so yeah. Yeah, the price of this book, I mean, on the back it says 24.80 euros, which is about, yeah, 35 US dollars. I looked it up on Amazon.com and they sell it for 40 US dollars. But in the end, yeah, you can find it on Amazon.com. And the second book that I wanted to mention is this one. This is called Joysticks. It was also published by Gameplan. This is the German version. I searched a little bit around, but I could not find the English version of this book. So I don't know if they actually released this book also in the English language. It would be very unusual if they hadn't released this book in the English version, but yeah, I can only show you the German version of the book. The price on the back, it says 17.80 euros, so about 25 US dollars. And also normally you can find it on Amazon.com or yeah. And I mentioned this book in the Atari Jaguar review, and this book is an encyclopedia of controllers, joysticks, flight sticks, steering wheels, and yeah, also a lot of really cool stuff. And also it's a perfect book for collectors, and very interesting, a lot of history about the controllers, and yeah. And it's also a curse if you have this book and yeah, search on eBay. Okay, this was that. Yeah, another thing that I wanted to mention or that I wanted to talk about is comments. I read every comment that I get, and I also try to reply to every comment that I get. But sometimes it takes me also a couple of days to reply to a person. It also have happened that one or two comments get lost because a person commented on a couple of videos and commented twice on the same video. And yeah, it really can happen that on one hand somebody makes a comment on a video, and while I read this comment I noticed that there is another comment that is about 2 months old or anything, and that I've never read before. So I try to comment or to reply to every comment as fast as I can. Like I said, sometimes it can happen that it takes me a little bit longer. So yeah, just wanted to mention it because it can happen that some people, you know, make a comment on a video and then they don't get a reply, or they actually get a reply a couple of days ago. Normally I apologize if it takes me a little bit longer to reply to the person, but in the end I read every comment that you guys make. Okay, one other thing that I wanted to mention is my next upcoming videos. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder for me to make those videos, and I'm not saying this because I wanted to say, hey, I'm taking a break, or I stopped making videos or anything. I just wanted to keep you updated. Normally, and I know this is one of my drawbacks that I have with this channel, or that's an issue that I have with this channel, is that it takes me about a month to upload a new video or a new series of videos, like a system review with more parts. And yeah, I mentioned it before, I don't have that much spare time. My job is keeping me very busy, and also my private life with family, friends, fiance and everything. And also lately I play more video games than I usually play, so this takes also a little bit of my spare time, but yeah, it relaxes me. So then also lately I focus a little bit more on repairing some systems and yeah, like I mentioned before, I repaired my PC Engine Duo, and I also put a new laser in my very old, my very first PlayStation 2. And there's also another project that I'm working right now on, a system that I've never shown before, and I tried to get the system to work. And yeah, it's also in the last months in my personal life, I don't go too much into detail, but there has happened some good things and a lot of bad things. And in the end, I have about a million things in my head right now, and this, yeah, makes it very hard for me to focus on a video game video. But I'm not saying that I'm taking a break or anything, so just wanted to keep you updated. Okay, yeah, upcoming videos. I get a lot of requests about the Sega CD add-on or the Sega Mega CD, and yeah, I'm going to do a review about the Sega Mega CD or the Sega CD in the upcoming future. It's not going to be my next video or anything, but this is my next system review that I'm going to make. I guess the next video or the next two videos will be some video game reviews, and yeah, I don't have any ideas what I'm going to make on my 3-year Retro Gambler video, maybe another Q&A video or maybe something else. Also, actually for this video I've had something completely different in mind. I wanted to talk about collecting video game stuff in general. I mean, I collect since about 11 years right now, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I changed throughout those years, or how I developed as a collector. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how big this subject actually is. So this would have been a very long video. And also another idea that I had for this video was actually to show you how I clean my cartridges and the CDs and the cases / the boxes, or how I clean the systems and everything. But again, the more I thought about this, the more yeah, I realized how big this subject actually is, or this topic. And in the end I scratched those ideas because it would have taken me a lot longer to upload a new video. And yeah, just wanted to mention it so that you know, you get an idea how how's the situation with me or / with my channel. Okay, but in the end now I've come to the end of this video. I know it's I haven't scripted this video or anything. This is actually a pretty honest video, and yeah, just wanted to say thanks again to all my subscribers, and because of you I've reached this 1000 subscriber milestone. And again, also thanks to everybody who comments on my videos, who supports my channel and everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the show. Maybe see you next time. Take care. Bye!